Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Amiibo cards, so let's jump straight in. So to start with, we need to go straight to the town hall, jump on this ATM and have a look at the options. Second to the bottom option, you've got invite a camper with the funky little Amiibo sign instead of an A. So we click on there and it'll ask us, do we want to use an Amiibo to invite an animal to the campsite? Yes, we do. And then all you do is you need to get an Amiibo card or an Amiibo model, whatever is your preference. And we click yes I do, and it'll give you a nice little display of exactly what you actually need to do. So you take your right controller, you hover your card over the top, and it will scan. And there we go, we've got Coco's Amiibo. Would we like to invite her to the campsite? Yes, we would. Once we've clicked yes, it will then show us our villager. And there she is, Coco, in the... I was going to say flesh, but she's a coconut, so she's not in the flesh. But yeah. Coco, what do you need? Doing? Are you really inviting me to stay in Tenso's campsite? Yeah, a boy. Thanks so much. I'm as good as on my way right now, doing. And that's it. Now, we need to head to the campsite. As we approach, you can see there is now somebody in the campsite. And there is no reward for guessing who's inside. Because we all know it's Coco, because that's exactly who we've just invited. And there she is, Coco, waiting for us. Thanks for inviting me. I plan on overstaying my welcome. Just kidding. Please no, I'd never really do that. Doing. Okay. Now what we need to do is you need to speak to her. We just keep speaking until we get some options. So what we're waiting for is for her to request some form of item, or request something that she needs, or actually just asks us to stay here. Let's have a look. See, there we go. There's our first request. It'd be great to take home a natural garden table that was made here. Okay, so we want to do that for her. So we'll say that we'll do it. So now we've got our item. Let's speak to Coco again. I do have a natural garden table. Here you go. I'm excited to add another piece to my collection of locally crafted Tensura souvenirs. Please take a paper tiger. So you may have already noticed Coco keeps referring to a collection. Now what we need to do is repeat this process again, and then hopefully we can get her to move in. At this point, I guess I dropped everything to come here anytime I was invited. That's a hint. Oh my, let's speak to her again. I'm planning to use this downtime to read some of my book backlog. So nice to have a break from usual chores like this. Doing. Let's just keep speaking to her until she gives us any other option. The more I learn about this island, the more appealing it seems to me. The place just sort of grows on you. Move here and see, please. I do appreciate your offer. Another stay here might win me over. Someone was nice enough to invite me back. Hint hint. Doing. So you'll notice there we have given her an item, we've spoken to her again, and she's made another hint to suggest that she will need to come back again, and we'll repeat the same process that we've just done and see if she wants to stay. This is the second time completing this. I did one yesterday, and then we've done our second one today. We'll try our next one tomorrow, and hopefully she will then tell us that she wants to stay. On to the third day. First day we had to craft something for Coco. Second day we also had to craft something for Coco. We're now on the third day. Let's scan the Amiibo one more time and see if we can get her today. We're back at Coco's tent. Let's see if today is finally the day that we can get her to move in. Hello Coco. Thanks for the invitation. It is absolutely fine, but please just come and live here, because I cannot take it anymore. A wooden block chest. Yeah, of course I can do that. I happen to have a DIY. Oh, okay. So it seems that if you don't have the DIY already, then she'll give you the DIY, so then you can actually use it. Let's make this quick. We are back with Coco. We've made our wooden block chest, which we actually had to make a toy first before we can make the chest, because I think that's one of the parts that you need. So let's grab this. Yes. A cafe uniform. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for that my entire life. I can't wait to try it on. Only I could stay here forever. Oh my gosh, well, yes you can. All you have to do is give me the option. There's the option. We click the option. Thanks for making me feel welcome. Hopefully resident services here feel the same way that you do. She smashed up my car! So I'd keep waiting. I checked the resident services, but the news wasn't good. There's no... Oh, come on, what? All occupied. Maybe I should check around and see if anyone here is planning on moving out. Worth a shot. Is there anyone here you think might be looking to move out? I already asked at resident services if they knew of anyone who might want to leave. Okay, so now we're given the option to choose any of our current residents and get them to leave. Let's go for Naomi. I'm sorry, Naomi, but your time has come to leave the island. So, Naomi, yes? Maybe I can find a way to ask that won't seem too pushy. Nah, just go and kick her. I mean, yeah, ask her nicely. That was quick. Instinct was right. I asked, oh my gosh. When I explained my situation, she agrees to move up. I can't wait to be part of your community. Just keep, I mean... Is that it? Or I'm pretty sure that's it. So let's find out tomorrow. We will come back and we will see what has been happening, what's gone on, and we will see if Coco has finally moved in. Oh my. So I've just gone to Naomi's house just to see what the situation is, and Naomi is already in boxes. We've literally just spoken to Coco. She's come straight over here and Naomi's already in boxes. So she's leaving the island tomorrow, which would then... I'm assuming that then when we come back tomorrow, this area will be ready for us, or Coco will already be here. So this is where Naomi was. This spot reserved for Coco's new home. Perfect. So it seems like we do all of our tasks. We then invite Coco to then live here. We choose one of our existing villagers to then move out, and then instantly they will be in boxes. So at that point, if someone else wants to take your villager, you can then take full advantage and someone can come and grab them from you. And then the next day, as we've seen here, the spot is then reserved for that specific person that you've invited to the town. So we'll have a look again tomorrow, and hopefully Coco will finally have moved in. There we go, we're on our final day and Coco has finally touched down on the island. Let's go and see what she's up to. So I have a check of our map and we can see that Coco is finally here. Let's jump inside and see what she's up to. So she's got her boxes for today. So it's looking like tomorrow is going to be the day where she'll be finally moved in, but let's say hello. And there we go. We started off with an Amiibo card and now we have finally got Coco here on our island. So now I want to show you guys a few other things you can do with Amiibo cards. So if you've got your villagers, you can then bring them into the town using the method I've just gone through, but you can also invite campers that are not actually villagers. Now it works in two different ways. The first way is when you invite someone who is not a part of New Horizons. So first we'll try inviting Dr. Shrunk. So there we go, that's Shrunk's Amiibo. Would you like to invite to the campsite? Yeah, sure. So we can't speak to Shrunk. So what we'll do is we'll try again. But this time we'll try with Isabel. And we know that Isabel's here because she's sat right behind us at the desk. So she is part of New Horizons. So we can invite her. But this time we can actually see her here. Now, the reason there's a difference there is because Isabel is part of New Horizons, whereas Dr. Shrunk is not part of New Horizons, which means there's no model in the game for you to actually be able to see, whereas Isabel is already here, which is why she's there. So from the dialogue on the screen, you can see that Isabel doesn't really want to stay at the campsite. So anyone who is classed as a special character, which is the card that you get one of in each of these packs, is the person that you can't invite to the campsite, but the ones that are part of New Horizons, you can see them on the screen. Now, with the villagers, when you do that exact same thing, it would do exactly what happens when we invite Coco, and then they will appear here. But it doesn't stop there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to Harv's Island, and I'm going to show you the things that you can do with your Amiibo cards when you're over there. Another tip for you guys is when you're using your controllers, you have to use the Joy-Cons because they're the only thing that can actually pick up the cards. and it's usually the right one because that's got the things inside it that it uses to pick up the card data, whereas I think it's the Pro controllers don't actually have the same things inside, so you can't use those. You can only use your right Joy-Con. So let's have a look what we can do on Halves Island with the Amiibo cards. So first we need to enter editing mode by pressing down. You'll then see the Amiibo icon at the bottom left. That means it's ready. So all you do is hover it over your right Joy-Con. There we go, there's Lucky, and then if we try it with a special card, there is Isabel. Now there's a difference in what you can do with them. You can move them around, that's absolutely fine. You can make them both do reactions, but you can only put clothing on the villagers. You can't do it on the special ones. So here we're going to throw something on Lucky. Let's put something funky on. Looking good, Lucky. When you scan a special Amiibo that is not part of the island, like Shrunk, it will then pop up with that you can't invite them to Photopia. But there is one thing you can get out of those special Amiibos. So once you've scanned your Amiibos, you will then activate the poster for that certain character. We'll then have a look onto the Nook shopping section, and you will find that under the posters you will then have unlocked all of the posters that you have scanned, and that's for all of the characters. And that concludes the video for today. If you liked it, please leave me with a like. If you're not already subscribed, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos or my giveaways. And until next time, thank you very much for watching.